Hello, beautiful beings. I would love to hear how everyone is doing after these massive energies. I know for me personally, the last 2 days have been required to receive and not really receiving from external output, but just receiving from my channel, connection to God, Source Creator, as we move through the solidification pieces of all of the frequencies, all of the energies, all of the solidifications. And so I was receiving the guidance and I was waiting for the message to be shared to get the green light to share here. And so the intention, as this message reaches the individuals that it is meant to be received by, and this is a remembrance, recognition of who you are and what you are here for. And I'm going to pre-frame with, there's many individuals right now that are still contributing their time, their energy to old world systems. And if you are a new earth individual, if you are a creator, if you are a builder, if you are intended to create heaven on earth, something different here, then this message is going to be for you. And it's about really shifting our focus from fighting the old to building the new. And each one of you is gifted. You have a specific purpose. You are specifically coded for a state of consciousness that you are intended to bring forth, if you choose. That is the most resonant. If you are choosing that as your experience. And to be able to create, we have to let go of the old. We have to let go of the old ways of being, the old structures contributing our energy to it, our mental, emotional, physical, our spiritual energy to the old world systems that are ultimately not serving the highest expression of humanity. And you may feel this deep within your being, deep within your soul, that you are intended to create something here. You are intended to impact the world. You are intended to impact your communities. You are intended to impact and create a life, a pleasurable experience, heaven on earth. And so I've been moving through so many initiations myself to be the embodiment. What does the embodiment mean? When you are in such a coherence with your I am presence, when you are in such a coherence that literally your presence is shifting consciousness, is shifting reality. You are you are completely restructuring reality just through your presence, through your heart, through your knowing, through your being. And so if you are feeling this, and there may be final threads, and I've shared about this, many are requiring to let go of some of these old structures, the old states of consciousness, and allowing that to alchemize out so that you can bring in higher states of consciousness, a unified state of consciousness, unifying yourself in all aspects. And you're intended to create. You're innately wired, coded in your body, in your DNA, in your structures to create heaven on earth. Is there more around that? We are intended to be the embodiment of this. And so many of the individuals that are resonating with my message right now, you have a strong role in leadership. You have a strong role in creation. You have a strong connection to divinity consciousness and being the embodiment of this. And I've been getting so many messages, and they have all been biblically referenced. And needless to say, I'm not one to go read the Bible, but I've been getting the language so I can translate the message. And so the message I got yesterday, I've been sitting in a lot of meditation and silence and listening to God, Source Creator. And the message was about the Godhead. And ultimately, that's God consciousness. And then I heard the body of Christ. And what came to the recognition of my awareness was our body and the crystalline structures. And so if you're new to me, a lot of the work that I've been sharing is how we need a physical body, our organic matter, to be in coherence with our crystalline structure to hold our state of consciousness in physical form. And that means there's been so much to the organic structure, whether we've experienced trauma, whether we have genetic mutations, various frequencies that are out of alignment to hold heaven on earth in our physical body, to become the house of God, the temple of light. And that is going to be a major component of God's work through me. And so I'm sharing all this to remind you of your powerful purpose here, your mission, your coherence and resonance to the God self within you, the God, goddess, and your capacity to create heaven on earth. And tomorrow there's going to be a big landing. If anything I've shared is of resonance to you right now, then just keep an eye on this space as I will be sharing more. And I can feel myself just radiating right now. So this is going to be a huge activation and remembrance to those that resonate with being heaven on earth, bringing heaven on earth. And it starts within. Is there more? Being of sound coherence to your I am presence. And I have kept hearing, I am the way. I am the way. And there's such a message in that for those that are listening. Is there more? No. I am feeling complete, and this is a little bit of a longer message, but I felt like, I didn't feel like I was, it was meant to be shared. So ultimately, I'm sending you so much love. If you resonated with anything I've shared, please keep an eye on the space tomorrow, as a large component and contribution to this is going to land. And with that, I'm sending you all so much love.